So I just saw another headline pop up on my phone, another headline of corruption, another headline of greed, another headline where a country, is being represented by a small minority in power that, is speaking on behalf of all the people inside that country, is doing things on behalf of all the people in that country, but they don't represent the people of that country. They don't represent the majority of that country. They represent the fools that they have tricked by being dishonest into putting them into power that they don't intend to give back. They don't intend to give back easily, without cheating and without stealing and without bullying and without all the corrupt acts that they are intending to do, all the manipulation and trickery that they're intending to do in order to keep that power. But what I want to say, and I want to remind people, in case you didn't know this, is they don't have as much power as you think. The power that they have was given to them. And they think that they get to keep it because they stole it, because they cheat you out of it, because they trick people out of it. They trick people into surrendering their power. After years and years and years and years and years of manipulation and lying and programming and secret tricks, things that people didn't know. But this is an awakening period. And even though I might not know all the things, I might not know the astrology, I might not know the tarot cards, I might not know a lot of the things that people know in the way that they know it. I know it from just knowing it. I know it as an intuitive, a raw, organic, intuitive, that my intuitive tool is me. My knowing. Without any tools at all, without tarot, without astrology, without all that, I just know. And I know that we're in a period of awakening, and they're not as powerful as they want us to think they are. We gave them that power, and what is going to take it away is not necessarily fighting with, not necessarily violence, not necessarily weapons, not the physical ones anyway. What's going to take that power away is our attention, our energy. When we take that power away, when we, shut everything down. And the only way that's going to happen is when enough people wake up. And it might happen naturally. Without even having to organize, we will just know. We will know when. It will happen organically all at the same time, because we would know, because we are all connected to the same source. We're connected to the universe. And all the universe is trying to do, the reason the universe is backing off a bit from certain things happening is because these things need to happen in order for people to wake up. These things need to happen in order for people to wake up. And because I am connected in this TikTok space, I am listening and I'm hearing people waking up, and we are connecting to our understanding and our intuitive and our knowing, whether we were woo-woo before or not. We might not know the tarot, we might not know the astrology, but we just know. We know because we know. We are waking up, and they don't have as much power as they think they do. And those world leaders no longer represent the people. They no longer represent the people, and they're losing their power. They think they're grabbing it, right? They think they're stealing it. They think they're going to bully people into retaining it or gaining it or whatever, but they're losing their power because they cannot. According to people, they might be able to take your body and affect your body and hurt your physical being, but your body is a shell. Your being, your essence, who you are, is in here, and they have no dominion and no power over that. Those world leaders do not represent us, and they're just showing us who they are. And the reason that the universe is just sitting back for the most part, she's protecting her people She's protecting the ones that are connected and tuned in and turned on, that are listening. She's protecting them. The only people that are still in a state of like is because they're not connected. And I mean, a lot of people have been beaten down. They've been beaten down so much that it's very hard for them to be connected. And that is where the job comes in for the people who haven't been that beaten down, who still got the light inside of them. We need to help the ones that are so beaten down that they can't find the light by themselves. We need to help them to find it. And that is why I put out these kind of videos. That is why, for the most part, I put out the videos that are reminders, that are like codes, that are digital seeds, that are reminding people. Because I want people to turn on the light inside of them. Because that light is your protection. That light is your guide. That light is your fearlessness in the midst of darkness. That light is that light is everything. And I want you to turn it on. I want you to turn it on and to remember who you are, or remember your power. And there's some movies that I would like you to watch. Just hit watch. What is it? The Disney movie Wish. And watch those lights turn on in the end. Watch A Bug's Life. And remember, we are powerful, especially in numbers. We are powerful in numbers. Watch Rise of the Guardians. And I know I'm talking about kid shows, but these shows have powerful messages. Watch Rise of the Guardians. And remember when the kid stood up to the darkness, his name was Pitch Black. And he said, I know you exist. I don't remember the exact words. I know you're real. I know you exist, but I'm not afraid of you. We are aware. We are aware of the darkness. We are aware of the corruption. We are aware of the bullies. We are aware of the power that they think they have and the power that they do have to affect physical, like they could hurt our physical bodies. They can. Yes, that's true. They can do things to us, in a physical way, in our physical form. But this is where that light needs to turn on, so that fearlessness will turn on. Just because they can doesn't mean they will. You are more powerful than you think. You're more powerful than you think, and all you got to do is stand up. Stand up and remember who you are. Remember who you are. So I just want to say that these world leaders don't represent us. These world leaders don't represent us. We represent ourselves. We represent ourselves. And we are connected. We are connected. And I'm just here to remind you that you are more powerful than you think. And go out into nature. Nature is the best medicine. Breathe. Breathe. Quiet your mind. Touch grass. Hug a tree. Touch grass. Hug a tree. Organic medicine. Medicine from the earth. Remember your mother. Remember your Mother Earth. She is going to take care of you. She is going to remind you. Be among the trees. I mean, they got playgrounds, they got parks, they got nature around us. Okay, you might not have a backyard like mine, but I didn't always have a backyard like mine, and I always found it. I always found the trees. I always found the park. I always found nature, because it's not all gone. Even if you're in the city, even if you're in an urban area, it is not all gone. I lived with houses close to me. I had no backyard, and I used to stare at the neighbor's tree. I used to stare at the birds that were hanging on the roof of the building next to my bathroom, and I used to look out that little window and watch them birds. Nature is everywhere, and yes, it might be a little bit harder. The city is noisier, but you will find it if you go looking. Don't just sit at home and be depressed. Don't just doom scroll. Connect with nature and remind yourself of how powerful you are and who you are, and that we're all connected, and you will know you are in a divine alignment. Everything can come together in the right timing. You will know what to do when it's time. We all got different things that we're supposed to be doing throughout this process, and every bad, dark thing that is happening is not always for us. It's not always for us to carry that burden. It's for us to transmute it in expression and creativity, transmute it. But don't hold on to it. Don't hold on to it. That's not doing us any good. That's not doing the collective any good.